Well, here we are. We're out in the bush. We got our fire truck here, and we're going to crank up this little motor. Starts right up. We got it clamped in place. And we're going to suck the maple syrup that's been brought from the woods in this little collection house. Oh, we got some birdies living there. We got our vacuum pump here, and we're going to suck some maple syrup out of this big old vat. It's been collecting it right from the woods. All kinds of little machines and fancy stuff, and every time this reservoir gets filled, it's not too easy to see it, but there's a float down there, and the float comes up and turns on the switch, and it pumps out into this big old tank, probably 1,000 gallons, I'm guessing, galvanized tank. Yep, 1,000-gallon tank. Follow the hose. Whoop, be careful. A little muddy here. There it is. Fill up our tank with maple syrup right from the woods. That's how we do it. Yeah. Well, here it is. Got some. That 1.25 inch hose? 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch? Quarter there. Yep. Across this little brook. A little muddy in here. I'm not properly dressed for the occasion. I'm wearing sneakers. Just a little bit of snow left. Had a nice spring thaw, and the maple's running from the maple bush. We got our lines tied to the trees. It's low tech, but it works. And the little vacuum pump inside, or not so little, an old tree felled there, reverting back to the woods. Bring in our maple syrup right off the sugar bush. Maple syrup right from the sugar bush. Let's go look at a couple of maple taps. Ground's pretty soft. Too bad we don't have four-wheel drive. Chevrolet. Don't stop saying it, they tell me. Let's go look at a couple of maple taps. Patrolled research area. Here it is. We're goofing off from work today. Instead, we're here looking to see how a tap comes off a maple tree. You drill it in, pound it in. That's how it happens. Sucks the maple syrup one drop at a time. When you got thousands and thousands of trees, each sucking a bit of juice. That's how it works. There it is. And up and down the line. It's low tech, it's labor intensive, it's jobs. You want a job, you can come here and you can tap maple syrup trees. Rough terrain, a lot of rocks, a lot of round river stones, river rocks. There it is. It's beautiful here in the woods. Tapping maple trees. Just hope some deer don't come along, break your branches, knock down the taps of the line. Not too much action there. You drive by some of these forests and you got these light blue hoses everywhere. Oh, got a little bit of action there. Drip, drip, drip.
Maple syrup time. 47, 48, 48, and Diesel 3030, and Kritzvik and Moscow. I'm getting your names all wrong. Got to give me simple names like Chev Killer, or Ford Sucks, or Chevy Lover, or 4x4 Blazer, or Sick Off-Road Machine. I like some of those names. Got some runoff. Little mountain brook. Mountain stream. That's how we do it. We're in Altona, New York, in the northern tier, just below the Canadian border. Quebec, big maple syrup producer. New York, Vermont, New Hampshire. In Russia, they tap the birch trees. They get maple syrup off the birch trees. Oh, better get back to the T-Ruck. Gotta go collect some more maple syrup. We're in the woods. We really are. Mild woods, of course. There'll be some that say, geez, I live in the woods. I live in the real woods. Some people come for other things. Bud Light.
Out there.
Good. It's a little soft. You might want to roll back a bit. You've got quite the gully there to go up. 20,000 miles in this 1984. Oh boy. Yeah, baby. Mufflers? We don't need those stinking mufflers. All right, we're going for a ride. Boy, that was pretty friggin' deep, let me tell you. Yeah, I'll make my own beep. Beep, beep, beep. Air brakes. A little spring runoff. Thank goodness for power steering. Yeah, really, it's getting bad. I didn't think you'd make it out of there. Quite a little pit you got there. It's only colder. There it is. Syrup collection is. This thing's got a tachometer. It's not too rare you see with a tachometer. I like that. Usually GM has this monster fuel gauge because it used so much fuel. This one's got a little fuel gauge way in the bottom. Never seen that.
Right here?
Oh, the fuel gauge is right there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Usually they put it in the corner where your vacuum is for your power brakes.
Oh, RPM, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's got a tachometer, the fuel gauge. Usually the fuel gauge, when you get a tachometer, they put the fuel gauge over there. Yep. This one's got the air pressure for the brakes or a manifold vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice T-Ruck. It's only got the single speed rear end. It doesn't have a 2-speed.
hurt to lose a little bit of gravel on this road right here.
They do every year, it seems like. They go, potholes come right back.
Ends up in China. Yeah, nice stone wall. Look at the view coming up. What a beautiful road. That's it, we're out of time. Goodbye.